everyone. Welcome to Weekly MTG. Excuse me. You've probably noticed I'm not Blake Rasmussen. Blake is taking a well-deserved vacation. I'm Hilary Thompson. You've probably seen me before on the stream. And I'm here with my good friend Max McCall. We're going to be talking about Brawl.
Hello, I'm Max. I'm one of the product folks on Arena. And yeah, we're one of the main things we're here today is excited to talk about Marvel superheroes, the stuff that implies for Brawl, and then while we're talking about Brawl, get into kind of the addition that we've made of competitive Brawl to the Brawl offerings on Arena. And so we've got a deck here with Storm, Force of Nature, that we'll be playing around with. But first, like broadly, to kind of set the table for what competitive Brawl means for Brawl. Like right now, Brawl is a format that speaks to a lot of different people who want a lot of different things. So like broadly, it's like, oh, it's fun to have your commander and do your thing and pop off and, you know, do your cool thing. Your opponent does their cool thing. Somebody wins. Hooray. There are some people, like me actually, who really enjoy like the strategic implications of having a commander are very interesting. And so it's a lot of fun to see like, oh, how can I maximize my particular commander in particular ways? And that's more for what we're looking for out of competitive Brawl, of people who are sort of really looking to do as much as they can to win in ways that are not really the kinds of games that the folks who are looking for the more kind of traditional styles of regular Brawl are looking for. And so what having competitive Brawl does is it lets us manage those formats differently. And so in like a good example here, actually, so we can actually go into the deck that I have up here with Storm, Force of Nature. So Time Warp is a good example of a card that in regular Brawl can be pretty annoying in the sense of like, if you have Time Warp in your deck in Brawl, probably your plan is to cast Time Warp repeatedly and get it back with Eternal Witness and various regrowth effects and so on, in ways where your opponent, like once you start looping Time Warp, you're probably going to win, but you're not definitely going to win. And so your opponent kind of has to sit there and sort of see if you are in fact going to win or not. And that can be pretty annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
In competitive Brawl, looping Time Warps is okay, but it's not exceptional. And so that's the kind of thing where it's like, like if the thing you want to do is maximize Time Warp, that's reasonable. And if you want to build the deck around that, that's fine. But do that in competitive Brawl, because in Brawl, your opponent doesn't want to just sit there and see if you can in fact string all of your regrowth effects together. And so, you know, like we're playing Storm, Force of Nature. Storm is one teamer, flying Vigilance, and then when Storm hits a player, your next instant or sorcery has Storm. So hitting somebody with Storm and then casting Time Warp for like Storm is 3, very strong. That's the kind of thing that like in competitive is probably pretty acceptable. And in regular Brawl, this would not be a particularly nice, not particularly nice deck. There's a few other things about the banned list too, like a lot of the free fast mana and a lot of the free counter spells are legal in competitive Brawl. Like those, a lot of these spells don't tend to make for compelling gameplay for a more casual format, but in competitive they're all pretty interesting. I guess to run through very briefly sort of what the deck is doing. Again, our commander is Storm, so basically we want to play Storm, we want to untap with her, we'd like to cast a spell or two, hit our opponent, and then get mega paid on whatever our last spell of the turn is.
We love that.
And so we have a couple of fast mana options for getting Storm out more quickly. We have a bunch of like relatively cheap payoffs that both enable Storm or let us go card drawing, hit them with Storm, cast double Lightning Bolt, kill their thing or deal a bunch of damage to them. That's good. Cantrips are good with Storm. Counter spells are good with Storm so that you can untap with Storm and do your thing. Some of these, the new Marvel art is really paying off here.
Yeah.
Regrowths are also very, again, like basically a lot of what we're trying to do is sort of maximize the value of Storm and also just play some of the like classical good cards that are in our colors. Like Uro is both getting us more lands outs to like get to Storm plus Counterspell plus thing. Also having a 6/6 that gains life and draws cards every turn is pretty strong.
Incredible.
Unexpected Windfall is here mostly for the meme of the arts, but also like when you hit them with Storm and then you cast Unexpected Windfall, you only have to discard the one card. So casting Windfall with Storm at like 3 is draw 6, get 6 treasure, which is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And then we have a few more of the more expensive spells to try to do even more to kind of pop off again with Storm. Like a lot of what I'm hoping to do here is both speak to Competitive Brawl and Brawl as a format, but then also sort of be like, oh, this is a new deck I've never played before. Let's sort of see how tuning decks for new formats can work. Like I'm going to be playing and trying to get a sense of, oh, like I drew that card and it wasn't very good. Maybe I should cut it. Like I'm not really sure if Lelia is the kind of thing we want to be doing because we have a lot of counterspells in our deck. Counterspells are bad with Lelia. On the other hand, if your opponent doesn't kill Lelia, they're often in a lot of trouble. So like having a 3-drop that they kind of have to kill is good for us then trying to cast Storm and stuff like that.
I also just love the artwork on Storm. Like it's beautiful.
The art is very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and play. This is very nerve-wracking because I actually haven't played a game with this. So,
so we're really gonna see if it's good or not. We're gonna test your deck building skills.
It could end in embarrassing fashion. Jazzy Frog. Emet-Selch Unsundered. I'm not familiar with this commander.
Okay, so there is a free mulligan.
There is a free mulligan.
Okay.
Okay, when it enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard. And then if their graveyard is gigantic, it transforms into a creature that is unbeatable.
Oh.
Okay, good. So our plan is they don't get to have 14 cards in their graveyard and have their commander at the same time.
Okay.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
We have Delighted Halfling and strong 3-drops, so we can keep.
We love that.
We do love that.
We also just have to hope that Jazzy Frog is not watching the stream.
That's true.
And seeing exactly what we're playing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get ghosted.
Oh, sure.
It's not extremely sporting, but these things happen. Okay. Watery Grave untapped.
Oh.
That is not very encouraging for our ability to cast spells right here. I feel like if I played Delighted Halfling, they're just going to kill it.
Yes.
I could play Preordain.
Oh, that seems solid.
I might just play Commercial Districts, and then next turn I can play 2 spells. And if their plan is to just counterspell me over and over again, that's not going to work for them.
Yep.
Arboreal Grazer is not very good right now. It's very good on turn 1. Like, if I had Grazer over Halfling, I would have played Grazer.
Sure.
But, oh no, they're just cycling. I've been had.
Oh, no.
I really hope they have Force Spike. Otherwise, I'm going to feel very foolish. I've never, like, been rooting to get Force Spiked so hard in my entire life. Okay, so let's do this. Let's play our fetch land and play Delighted Halfling and see what happens. Okay, now we'll play Preordain and we'll do our Force Spike check.
Yeah.
Force Spike is blue, counter unless they pay 1.
Oh,
no! Okay.
Okay.
They had Stifle. In retrospect, that's also fairly obvious. It could be worse, though.
Yeah.
We still play our elf, so we're not really behind on mana.
Yeah. Okay.
Your graveyard only has 2 cards. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm not worried. Why are you worried?
No, I didn't say I was worried. We're totally fine.
I am inclined. God, now I have the fear of Force Spike in me for no reason, even though we've just established that they have Stifle instead. I guess if they have Force Spike, we're gonna have to trade something for it anyway. So let's do this. Pay 2 life for Multiversal Passage and cast Wary Zone Guard.
Ooh.
And then we can get our Prismatic Vista back.
Yeah.
That would be delightful. Mm-hmm. If they have Stifle and Force Spike, it's really just not our day. Okay, here we go. And then we'll go into our second main phase and get our Prismatic Vista back. Hooray! No, they're going to kill it? What's going on here?
Uh-oh.
But in terms of like what our deck has been doing, what? Phasing out?
Whoa.
All right.
Oh.
So they're spending a card to prevent us from getting a card? I accept. Okay, so they're drawing and so they have Searcher as camp, so they're starting to get close to where I'm nervous about their stuff.
Yeah.
I think for starters, maybe we'll just hit them with Wary Zone Guard and then cast Storm and go from there.
I like that.
Yeah. Storm's uncounterable.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for us. We'll have so much mana.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Play this. We'll activate this so we don't get stifled again.
Yeah.
There is another stifle. There's a Tail's End, which is 2 mana. Stifle or counter target legends.
Oh. Dislike. Okay.
Okay, but now we have Storm.
Yep.
So now I feel like we're doing reasonably well. And then next turn we can go like Uro, Preordain, hit you with Storm, Consult for 3.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. One of the things that's a little underrated, Surveil 5. Okay, we're starting to get somewhat close to the perils of unbeatable monster with 14 cards in the graveyard. But we'll see. We'll just see what happens. But one of the fairly underrated things about Storm, and in general a lot of cards that are like draw a card and then play it for free, is you sort of get into this sense of like, oh, what this card is doing is draw 1 card and then you play it for free. Hooray. That's actually a lot like draw 2 cards, because you draw a card and then when you play it for free, it's basically like you also drew Black Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have Death Touch? Can I block?
It just says Vigilance, so I think we're, yeah.
If they have Disfigure, I'm going to cry. This does not strike me as a game where life totals are super likely to matter. Oh no, they have 12 cards in their graveyard. So we're actually we're starting to get pretty close to problems here.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll just see.
Okay.
Thoughtseize, that's fine.
Oh.
The joke's on you. You can't really Thoughtseize my Uro.
Mm-mm.
I should probably take Preordain actually, because it's just going to let me get another Storm copy. But we'll see what they're worried about.
Sure. Gives us some insight.
Yeah. It's a console. Okay, fair enough. Oh,
Okay.
they're just like, nah, we've had enough.
Wow.
It's true that I was going to draw a lot of cards next turn. Our next turn was probably going to be like Uro, Preordain, Flow State, draw 2, and then do that. Like Flow State drawing 2 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to draw 6 cards.
Yeah, so that would have been bad for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say basically every card we drew that game was good. I don't really want to make any changes based on any of that. The
Okay,
mana
so no
works.
tweaks to the deck so
Not
far.
just yet.
Okay, yeah.
I do like changing cards frequently when I am trying out a new deck.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be a little harder when you win all your games, because then it's sort of like, oh, it's harder to get a sense of like when this would have been bad.
Yeah.
I guess like cards I could have drawn, like Time Warp actually would have been fine there. I guess even if they hadn't Thoughtseized me. Unexpected Windfall would have been on the weaker end, but we'll see.
Sure.
So now we are playing as Purphoros. Purphoros is 4 mana. Whenever they play a creature, we take 2 damage. So I would suspect they're going to play lots of like token generating monsters.
Oh.
And go like Purphoros, CGN Commander, and then I get to take 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Our hand is complicated because all of our lands enter tapped-ish. On the other hand, our opponent's commander is kind of slow, so maybe the fact that our hand is slow is okay. On the other hand, we can't cast Invert Polarity, which we would really like to hit Purphoros with. So maybe we'll just mulligan. Okay.
Okay.
Every time we draw Delighted Halfling, we're delighted.
Yeah. It's in the name.
Yeah. Hydroponics Architect is also very good, because it'll turn a land into an island. Then if we fetch that island out, our fetch lands become also draw a card, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fun companion that they have too. I haven't seen that one before.
Oh yeah.
Cute.
Yep. Okay, which of these creatures do we care about them killing less? I propose that you be allowed to murder my architects so that I can cast Consult the Star Charts with Kicker.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
I used to be a professional architect. Throwing architects under the buses is not great.
I know. I'm like, wait, that's that's you.
Goblin Bombardment.
Oh.
That card with tokens is no joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we don't have very much to say about it, so we'll make one of our lands into an island. That's great. I guess I'll just cast Delighted Halfling. I don't want to cast Birds of Paradise into their Goblin Bombardment in the event that they cast some token and just snipe my birds. Like, the extra toughness here is pretty important.
Chat is excited about the free mulligan in Competitive Brawl.
Nice. Okay, so Witty Roastmaster is also it's mini Purphoros. So now after they play Purphoros, every creature they play is going to hit me for 3.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that seems bad.
An interesting question here is whether or not I should cast Brainstorm.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't need anything. I do really want to make my 5th land drop so that I can cast Fury and
Yes.
kill all their stuff. I guess I will cast this now.
Excellent.
All right, we'll put these down.
Ooh.
I guess we'll put lands down. We'll put these down. Easier to think about. This is fine. There's too much stuff going on. All right, so let's just play Storm in battle.
I like that.
And then next turn, yeah, this is good. This gives us the option of next turn we can cast Fury and kill all their stuff, or we can go Birds, Consult, Flow State for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we have options.
Yeah. Also, I feel like if we lose at this point, we will...
We do have the moral victory of we will have stormed off.
Exactly.
The Ceaseless Tempest has arrived. Alright, so I assume they're going to cast Purphoros.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that, but there's not a lot we can do about it. No, they're going to get 2. Okay, so this is making Fury pretty attractive.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they didn't have a... I suspect they don't have a land. Aha.
Oh.
Okay. Reinforced Ronin is cute with Purphoros Roastmaster. I don't love that.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're killing my architects. Rude.
The thing you wanted them to do.
That is true. I would rather they kill my architect, but I don't like that they're killing my architect.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fair.
And I can't block because then they would Goblin Bombardment my Storm.
Oh, yep. Okay. Solid.
On the other hand, they don't have a land, so we do like that.
Yeah.
So
do we do Flow State now?
Well, so it's kind of an interesting question of how greedy we want to be. We could just draw a lot of cards, but we could also play Fury, kill their thing, and then we could draw a lot of cards next turn while also having Fury going.
Oh, that's true.
Which is actually pretty interesting by virtue of... Oh, I also guess I didn't consider draw a bunch of cards if one of them is red. If one of them is red, cast Fury for free.
Oh.
That's actually pretty strong. On the
Yep.
other hand, this deck is kind of riding dirty on the number of red cards that are available to it. There's only like 10 or 11 red cards in the deck.
So it would have been risky.
Yeah, we're not particularly favored to do that. Okay, so every time they play a creature, we are going to get it.
Yep.
And they're going to play a creature. Neat.
Okay.
I guess they can't attack, though, because Fury is very angry about blocking.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So now we can do this. Maybe we just want to make them pick up all of their stuff so that they stop murdering us every time
Oh, I like that.
they do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or the alternative could be, so they have Cavern of Souls. Cavern makes their Purphoros uncounterable.
Mm-hmm.
Sink into Stupor does not care if your card is uncounterable. Sink into Stupor will put it back in your hand regardless.
Okay.
So let's try this. Let's play Birds of Paradise. Let's attack with Storm and Fury.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Consult the Star Charts. And then try to draw a land.
Okay.
And then if we draw a land, actually we should do it like this. Oh, okay. They've had enough.
Yeah, they decided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not good when your opponent starts they're like choosing between their myriad of options to double up on with Storm.
Yeah.
That can be tough. Do you want to play?
I would like to watch you play at
All right.
least one more
Great.
to feel like I know what this deck is doing.
Sure. I've earned a Marvel Superheroes back.
Ooh.
My favorite thing.
I do always love seeing when I get like the first of a card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened a lot of packs earlier so that I would have all of the cards for this deck.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot less firsts going on. Okay, so Korvold is no joke. In that, so Korvold is 5 mana, enters or attacks, sack a permanent. Whenever you sack something, Korvold gets bigger and they draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also very good with things like fetch lands.
Oh.
The good news is we have Mana Drain, which is often the symbol of impending nonsense. The bad news is we don't have anything to Mana Drain into. But I have faith.
Yeah.
We also have double.
Wow.
We also have double get more lands, and we
Yeah.
don't have any extra lands to play. So we'll see how this goes. If we draw a land, Growth Spiral is excellent. If we don't draw a land,
Then we might be in
risky.
trouble. Yeah.
Although we do have Remand. Remand might draw us a card. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
This hand isn't that well configured for Storm. Like, having a bunch of counterspells is not exactly
How
the
you'd want to
strongest
play
thing you
her.
could do.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got a land.
Yeah. So I think I want to play Growth Spiral now.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to tap this so they can't kill it.
Smart.
And then I'll play this. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hooray. Then we can remand their spell, untap, play Storm, Force of Will the way that they're going to kill it, and then go Unable to Scream, Planar Genesis for 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Crucius. This card does a lot, and rather than reading it, I'm just going to remand it.
Just nope.
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Mm-mm.
For what it actually does is at the end of your turn. Wait, is this dragon? Okay, good. What it actually does is you get to discard a card and then get a random different card in your deck, and often there are shenanigans associated with this.
Okay.
Okay, so fetch land Storm.
Yeah.
The ignominious fate for Mana Drain is probably going to be pitched to Force of Will. Although they're a little bit constrained on mana, so maybe we're okay. Maybe we're just going to Force of Will this. Oh wait, it's uncounterable, right? Because it's a Legends, and they did this.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
All right. I've countered a lot of uncounterable spells on accident, so. This is on. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it is. Okay, my mistake. I was like, Cavern of Souls didn't make it uncounterable. But Delighted Halfling made it uncounterable. There's so many. There's so many different angles.
I know. I'm like, I think I'm keeping up, but I'm glad you're the one playing this game.
Sure. Okay, so they're gonna get either. Okay, so they've discarded a card, gotten a treasure, and gotten a more expensive card than Bootlegger's Stash. Wait, more expensive? Oh, okay. You always get your treasure, and then they got some card. So then next turn they're gonna cast Korvold. It's gonna be uncounterable, and then there's gonna be shenanigans.
Okay.
That's actually not great for us.
Yeah.
The good news is we're about to draw a lot of cards.
We love that.
Get our surveilling. Ooh, Chrome
Ooh.
Mox. Sure. So, I propose that Crucius is unable to scream.
Mm-hmm.
We might regret not having this for Korvold very soon. But,
Yeah, that...
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
They had too much fear. I think our turn was actually not about to be that strong.
Yeah.
But if you...
Again, the fear of seeing those highlights across those cards.
Yeah, when your opponent like surveil keeps it and then is like figuring out which of your opponent's things to target. Like I guess the floor on our turn there is only going to be blank your creature, get an extra mana, draw 3 cards, and then potentially keep doing things, and then also have mana drain up. That could be challenging.
Yeah, I can see that.
That does sort of speak to the like nature of the competitive side of the format, right? Like my opponent's deck there is sort of like Korvold has some shenanigans, to be clear. Like when they have Korvold with a bunch of treasure, like all of their treasure is make Korvold bigger, also draw a card. And that really is very strong. But like, you know, having all of the strong 2-mana counter spells is really speaking to a lot of the power of the stuff that can go wrong there.
Yeah.
Also, Library of Alexandria, the classic nonsensical thing. So I guess this hand is like kind of not even that good, but I can't mulligan a library hand.
No, too good.
Hello. So then we'll draw, we'll library, we'll play more lands.
What commander are they playing?
Oh, they are playing Terara, Magical Adept.
Oh, okay.
Terara is ETB Mill 5. And then possibly the thing they are doing is reanimating Terra into yet another unbeatable monster.
Excellent.
It's also possible they just want to mill 5 and then do some other shenanigansy thing. It's a little unclear. Both of those strategies are popular. And so we will see what their exact flavor of, if they're doing the enchantment mill stuff with Terra, or if they're just like cast Terra, have a 5-color commander, and then like cast reanimate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 8 cards right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting with library is actually non-trivial sometimes.
Critical.
Okay, so we'll play this island. Then we will mana leak their play.
Okay.
Or sorry, we'll play island. We'll draw a card with library. Then we'll mana leak their play. And again, like the spirit of like this is somewhat less than the spirit of Brawl. It's just like, oh, you have a cute commander. I'm curious to see what you're trying to do with that. There's none of that. Get that out. And like prevent you from doing your thing. Continue doing my thing. Do my thing with Library of Alexandria. Draw a bunch of extra cards. I have 7. Excellent.
So yeah, how would your general strategy for this deck change if you were playing Brawl?
I mean, I think it's more like a deck like this is like less appropriate in Brawl.
I see. Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like we could the thing we would likely do is sort of like try to use matchmaking to be like, oh, you're like you Max, your deck is like sort of this ridiculous pile of nonsense and you don't want your opponents to have any fun. And I'm like, yep, that's me. And you know, here for example, I'm not even going to cast Storm because I'm so far ahead with my Wary Zone Guard. That
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. And I like want to make sure I'm maximizing my library and just drawing more and more cards. And then every turn I'm also making my Wary Zone Guard bigger and getting a bigger mana advantage. And like, and again, like just doing this in regular Brawl, like again, we do try to solve this with matchmaking to some extent. But it's more like, you know, my opponent is they are on the enchantment version of Terra, it looks like. And again, I'm just sort of trying to excuse me, like I don't care exactly what they're doing. I'm just preventing them from doing anything too relevant. Although in this case, I think what I might actually do is let them have their undercurrents and then hit them with Wanchi Tong, which will draw me an extra card and make my Wanchi Tong bigger.
Yeah.
And I can do this for 1, and then I can still have counterspell. Neat.
Love that.
I also love that. Okay, so now they can resolve their trigger. This will make Wanchi Tong bigger, and I'll draw an extra card. Mm-hmm. And again, like at this point, we're just kind of like Magic is not very fun when it's just a card counting contest.
Yeah.
Unless the thing that you really like doing is winning. In my case, like I personally am somewhat less invested in. I want to win all the time, but I do really enjoy when my opponents lose.
Sure. Yeah.
And so all of that is delightful. I think maybe now we're so far ahead we are casting Storm.
We do have a good question in chat. How do you protect normal Brawl from this mindset?
So a lot of that is like we can manage the formats differently in the context of like, you know, some of these counterspells are less appropriate, right? Like,
sure.
We're still trying to figure out exactly what that looks like, but like not every free counterspell is necessarily reasonable for that. And not every am I just gonna discard? All right, fine. Not every counterspell is appropriate. You know, again, like the time warp stuff. Like at this point, like if time warp was in my hand, like my opponent would be extremely sad. Yeah, and they're just like, oh, you have a counterspell, enough.
Yeah.
And like there's some amount of we can do this also again with matchmaking. Like part of the idea is, you know, people who are paired on rank in the mode where you're trying to win a lot are not going necessarily to be in the same pool with the people who are playing and looking more just to have a regular good time. Like in some ways, having the format where it's like, okay, all the tryhards go over here is pretty good for that.
Sure.
And then the main thing is sort of like, okay, ban all of the cards that have the most egregious play patterns, as well as make sure you can leverage matchmaking both in the sense of like, oh, you know, if your commander is particularly egregious, like you're not going to be paired against people whose decks are I'll say more reasonable, as well as like more broadly, just having the separate ecosystems with the different incentives helps a lot with that.
Sure.
Here, I think we're going to keep this hand somewhat for science. I'm not sure that my time warp is actually good. But, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so my opponent is Doran, so they are the Toughness Matters deck that is also making me discard all my stuff. I don't want to discard any of these. Actually, I should just discard time warp. It's by far the worst card
you
in
did
my
say that was not going to be useful.
All right. All right, there will be science another time. Drawing library is actually pretty tedious.
Yeah.
If I play library and then discard another card, I'm going to be very sad. That's not to say I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying that I'm very prepared to be sad. Okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah. I do love that artwork on Hopeless Nightmare from Wild Spell Drain.
Oh yeah, all the arts are just straight bangers.
So good.
Their commander costs 4, so we can just play this and be okay. Great. We don't need to hold up a wash away. It is sad that we're not going to be able to invert polarity of their commander, which is extremely entertaining. It's basically a run good check. Just like, how lucky are you feeling? If you win the flip, nice. Lose the flip, still good.
Okay. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. It's really fun for you. Sometimes it can be less fun for your opponents. I was once playing a game. So Brawl is by far the format that I play the most on Arena. And I was playing a game where I was like very far ahead of my opponent. Everything was going great. And I didn't see how I could possibly lose. And I cast some uncounterable commander And I was like, oh, I'm winning very easily. And then my opponent was like, invert polarity. Invert polarity does not care how counterable your spell is. So they won the coin flip and stole my commander. And I was like, oh. Then I lost very convincingly. Okay, so we want
Not great.
Draw. And then, very awkwardly, our Mysterized Village is permanently going to enter the battlefield tapped, but that's fine. And then we can hit them with Architects. And this is actually, so Hydroponics Architect is making our stuff get lands. Crop Rotation is actually in our deck so that we can get Arena of Glory and then use Arena of Glory to give Storm haste so that we can really ninja a Storm Trigger out of nowhere. But Crop Rotation for our island with Hydroponics Architect to draw an extra card is also pretty good. So we'll just kind of see what happens.
Okay. I feel like we're in a pretty solid board state right now, too.
Yeah, we're doing reasonably well. Again, we can remand their Doran. And then, then we will be able to cast Invert Polarity. Hooray!
Yes!
All right, there will be no fun being had today. I mean, we're having fun.
Yeah. No fun for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Tough scene.
Okay, so no edits to this deck so far, though.
Not really. I mean, I can tell, like, so for example, like Time Warp wouldn't have been very good there. I should probably cut it. It's a little too fun. And it's also a little too emblematic of what we're talking about in the context of what else could be there. What we could do is we could try, instead of Time Warp, we could try Relentless Assaults.
Oh.
Which is kind of similar to Time Warp in that it's a little bit nonsensical. Specifically, it's only good when we have Storm and we're already hitting them. And so in some sense, like, the rich get richer is not really a thing we need. On the other hand, the art is sick.
Yeah, I was going to say, putting this in the deck is...
So that's pretty key.
Yeah.
And also, like, doubling up on your Storm triggers might even be better. Again, because, like, with Time Warp, you really can't start time warping them until turn 6, but like hit them with Storm, spell Relentless Assaults, hit them again is you're getting even more triggers. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's a red card for Fury. We keep having Fury and no way to pitch it.
Yeah.
So we'll just see. And again, it sort of continues to speak to the nature of like, oh, like, it wouldn't be really appropriate for me to just sort of prevent all of my opponents from doing stuff in Brawl, but in competitive Brawl, I don't feel nearly as bad about my control deck, kill all your stuff, double all my spells, triple all my spells.
No.
So Namor is a new Marvel card. This is a Merfolk deck.
Ooh.
And then whenever you cast... Okay, so it's not a Merfolk deck. This is complicated. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell that's blue, basically, get that many Merfolk equal to the number of things you're doing. Okay, so this is a 0/4. So we can't cast very many of the spells in our hand. So I guess we'll mulligan. We would really like a way to answer this Namor card. Ooh, exciting. Once again, we don't have any lands. But we have this preordain, which could be a land. You never know.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe we'll draw a land on turn 1, then we can play.
Oh.
Drawing library constantly is also a little bit less entertaining. In this case, I actually don't think I want to play it. I do want Flame Slash. Although awkwardly, I can't cast my Flame Slash right now. Flame Slash does kill Namor. Killing Namor very important.
Yes.
Being able to cast your card that kills Namor also pretty
also important. Yeah. We've got no red.
We'll draw one. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not worried.
Yeah. Why are you worried?
Definitely not.
Okay, so now we can cast... We can pay 3 life for Sync. And then this is kind of the scam that my previous opponent ran on me, where they took a bunch of damage to play their land untapped, and I was like, oh, they must have Force Spike. And then I played around Force Spike and walked straight into Stifle. Here they chose not to respect Counterspell.
I mean, you've got 2 blue mana up on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does make my library a lot worse. So in some sense, I must respect it. Because now I'm not. Actually, if I play this and they don't play a spell, then I'm doing okay.
Okay.
So that's probably fine. And also, I'm going to cast Planar Genesis instead of Preordain, and then that lets me keep Preordain for my Storm turn.
Which we do like.
Okay, I also like when my opponent doesn't make their land drops.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Tough game.
That is also, like, a public service announcement also is, like, put more lands in your deck.
Yes. Honestly, watching you play this deck is making me realize my Brawl deck probably does not have enough lands in it.
Yeah. don't worry, you're not the only person who doesn't have enough lands in their deck. No, I don't have a land. I hate when that happens.
Uh-oh.
I guess I could cast Preordain, and then I'll find the land. Okay, this is getting more dire.
Mm-hmm.
Aha, see, I put more lands in my deck, and then I drew
There we
one.
go.
Magic is too easy.
Famously known as an incredibly easy game.
Yeah. For example, I also made a mistake there. I should have cracked my Wooded Foothills while they were tapped out, because now, again, if they stifle me, I'm going to be very sad.
Yep. And then you just walked right into it.
Yeah, they probably can't afford to leave Stifle up, but they're also not casting anything. This discard? I like that.
Oof. Brutal. Oh, man. Is that 2 turns that they were not able to play land?
Yeah, they kept up Dream Fracture, and then they discard. Okay, so their hand is all counter spells.
Okay.
That's neat. Okay, so if your hand is all counter spells, then my first trick will be casting Arcane Signet, I guess. Sure.
So you're kind of trying to predict which they're going to counter?
Yeah, like I don't really want them to get a ton of action out of all of the counterspells in their hand, because like they're just having to discard. So like,
sure,
that's handy. On the other hand, I really want to cast down to 7 cards so that I can activate my library. Although, if I don't draw a land, I'll be very sad. If I don't draw a land, I could cast Mystical Tutor, I guess. I guess I'll just say go, and then I'll draw on their turn.
Like that.
Yeah. What I probably should have done was drawn my upkeep with Library of Alexandria. But my library...
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want them to draw 2 cards. So
yeah,
we'll draw 1. Then we'll activate this. We drew Steam Vents, which is annoying because that's the land I wanted to get. So I guess we're gonna get Breeding Pool. And then memory lapse this. So basically, like, I'm kind of, again, like in the spirit of like the competitive less fun zone. I won't say more fun zone. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I want my opponents, like, if they cast Archmage's Charm, draw 2, and then they get a land drop, their deck gets to continue to function.
Yes.
We don't like it when our opponent's decks functions.
No, we're trying to stop that.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. For example, like I could cast Storm here, but if they have a counterspell, like they have a counterspell, Archmage's Charm is a counterspell.
Yeah.
So I'll just say go. I'll activate Library again. I'll kick Consult the Star Charts, and like I don't have to do anything. Like I'm just winning by virtue of having twice the mana that they do. It's like eventually they'll do something, and when they do something,
then you'll be able to
pretty reasonably KO them.
Yeah.
One thing
in a good position.
One thing I did forget when I took Time Warp out of my deck is that I have Mystical Tutor for Time Warp, which would be nice, I must say. All right. I think I want to keep my Fierce Guardianship to defend my Storm. So you can do this. Am I not merciful?
Yeah, I know. That's so nice of you this time.
Again, continuing disputes. Oh wow, draw 2, don't.
Wow.
draw 2, miss 4th land draw. Once again, add lands to your deck.
Yeah. Speaking of not enough lands.
I guess I don't even want to cast Consult the Star Charts because.
Oof.
I don't know. Maybe I do. It's hard to say. Typically, when my opponent is about to discard, I don't want to cast a spell they can counter because then instead of discarding, they can spend it on my thing.
Exactly.
But here we are. All right, we can cast Jarsil, the Dark Age Scion.
Ooh.
Which lets me cast spells I've previously cast this game.
We love that.
We do love that. Like Jarcel really wants to cast like a 1-drop you've cast previously, which could be Preordain.
Mm-hmm.
Then a 2-drop that could be Planar Genesis. By the time we get to 3, we'll probably have cast Stock Up.
Oh yeah.
So they probably can't let us do that. Which, fair enough, honestly.
Yeah, that's in their spirit of competitive. Yeah.
Once again, no one is having any fun here. I think I am going to do it like this, so that I can activate my library.
Smart.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to discard anyway. All right, I guess I'll activate this now. Nice. Drew
Ooh.
lands.
Excellent.
Put extra lands in my deck, then I drew them.
Exactly.
We do like the counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
And then, which of these do we not need anymore? Oh, we could just cast Mystical Tutor.
Oh yeah.
All right, I guess I'll do that. Make them. I won't cast Mystical Tutor. I've foolishly
Forester Plains.
taken all of my blue spells out of my deck.
Ugh.
All right, these things happen. All right, well, we'll Surveil. How about that? Okay, Surveilling Relentless Assault.
Okay.
I'll say that's what I wanted a Mystical Tutor for anyway.
Yeah.
Which is plausibly true.
That's why we put it in there.
And so, in fact, we don't need this. We just cast Mystical Tutor. We have the card we want on top of our deck.
Done.
No problem.
Okay, there's their 4th land.
Yeah, this is starting to look worse and worse for them. Because we can hit them with Jarcel. If they don't do anything about that, then good. And if they do something about that, that's also good because we can then cast Storm. All right.
Oh yeah.
There's only so much you can.
Yeah, before you're just like, I've lost.
Your opponent can only draw like 2 extra cards per turn so many times before you're like, all right, I've had enough. Do you want to try?
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
You do the Swapperoonie.
Okay.
Oh, I can catch up on chat.
I was going to say, this
Twitch
does...
chat, my favorite thing.
Yeah, chat, this does mean that Max is now in the hot seat, so feel free to chime in. All right.
Somebody in the chat was saying don't get stifled. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Chat did call that out. I was,
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
It's actually very fun. I've been playing a lot of Pre-Modern recently. Pre-Modern is a format where you can definitely get stifled. And yet here we are.
Okay. How do we... Let's see.
So actually Mystical's not very strong here. So that's a good note to ourselves. Who's our opponent is Bruvac the Grandiloquent, which is an expensive... Okay, so they're going to try to mill us.
Ooh.
Milling our 100-card deck is ambitious. We will see how that goes. I think... Oh, actually, we should keep. Because the thing that we want to do is cast Arboreal Grazer and put our Surveil land down.
Oh.
But then we can evoke Vibrance, and Vibrance will let us get Cavern of Souls, which will make Storm uncounterable.
Got it.
Which our mono blue opponent will presumably have trouble with.
That seems reasonable. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this guy.
Yeah, Arboreal Grazer is broadly like a Mox Diamonds.
And we want just a forest, right?
Probably Breeding Pool.
Breeding Pool? Okay.
The life's not going to matter very much when our opponent is milling us.
Yeah.
And then we could put Thundering Falls down because it's got to be tapped anyway.
Yep.
So Mox Diamond is 0 mana. It's a Mox, but you also have to discard a land when you play it. And in exchange, it taps for any color. Yeah, that card's fine.
Yeah.
You could either keep or mill it. I guess maybe I would have milled it just because we have Delve cards on our deck, but it's
That's
honestly
true.
very thin.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we needed that because because again, what we're gonna want to do is evoke Vibrance. I hesitate. What I'm now torn between is the notion of, like, do we just want to hold up 3 steps ahead? Do we want to Vibrance there and try to get Cavern? Either of those is reasonable. Mm-hmm. I don't have a strong sense of which would be better.
Okay.
I would follow your heart.
Yeah. Okay, so I should, let's see. I'll put out this guy.
Sure.
Yeah. And then evoke Vibrance.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And we're paying with
green, which is why we kept our root bound card.
Mm-hmm.
My blasé version of like, either one is fine. No, actually, this one matters. Okay. And they were like, evoke Vibrance just to get a land. I don't care about your lands.
And we want Cavern of
Cavern of
Souls.
Souls. They're gonna care about that one. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that seems. Yeah. Okay. Resolve. Uh-oh. Now they're searching their cards. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I feel like now they're looking at their hand and being like, I have how many counter spells? That's tough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, sure.
No big deal.
Yeah. We don't care about that.
And yeah, again, a lot of what we're doing is separating out the folks like us who are just looking to match our opponents as much as possible with the folks who are just looking for more casual gameplay.
Sure. Yeah, I feel a little more apprehensive for sure than when I'm just casually playing.
Slowly but surely, we're turning you into a greater and greater scumbag.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
Their card that pays them off for countering things when we have our uncounterable land.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
I think Storm is a hero and a mutant.
Okay.
But I would check.
Yeah.
View battlefield.
View battlefield. Let's see.
It's a hero and a mutant.
Yep. Okay.
I don't believe we have more of either of those cards in our deck.
Okay. So what should we choose?
Probably hero in case I added a card from Marvel and forgot about it.
Okay. Love that. And then, I feel like Mystical Tutor? I guess we
might
don't.
just cast Storm.
Okay.
Actually, Storm is nice because it gives us the option of, during our upkeep, we could cast Mystical Tutor.
Oh.
Storm will see that, and then we'll be able to copy the thing we tutor for.
Excellent.
And then the world is really our oyster. We could get Relentless Assault, although I guess Relentless Assault is really only doing damage, because the way you want it to Relentless Assault. Oh no. No, that's fine.
Okay.
That thing's uncounterable.
That's right.
Just like we drew it up.
Nice.
I have done that so many times. Like, it'll give you the warning of, like, are you sure you want to do this? It's like, obviously I want to.
Duh, of course. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's right. Yeah, I will compliment people when they just absolutely trounce me in a game. I'm like, no, that was really solid. Okay, so now, let's put this guy out. And then Mystical Tutor at the end of their turn, so...
Yeah, I mean, you could hit them with Storm, cast Uro, cast Growth Spiral, and get 2 Growth Spirals.
Yeah.
You could hold up 3 steps ahead. Again, like, we're doing well. There's a lot of ways you could approach this.
So combat first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally, being maximally greedy, would probably take the cast Uro, cast double Growth Spiral approach. But it would be like, I know people who would definitely just hold the counterspell up.
Sure. Okay, so now Growth Spiral.
Well, we gotta cast Uro first,
okay.
so that we can pump up our storm count.
Got it.
Right now we have rookie numbers.
Yeah, honestly. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's cool animation.
Put our land down. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, now you could cast Oh no, Storm on Mystical Tutor is not helpful.
Right. But now we can do Growth Spiral. Okay. Love that. Storm. Okay.
Sure.
Sure. Ooh.
Oh yeah, now we got a lot of nice.
Yeah.
So this really is kind of working out more or less how we had planned it in the context of our deck like has a lot of options for stuff to do with storms. Like we can chain lightning their thing, then attack it, then get multiple iterations. We have a mystical tutor toolbox option.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just pulled a Mind Stone. Good work.
Oh, nice.
I like Mind Stone a lot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I don't like that, but...
I also don't like that. On the other hand, the more they mill us, the more we can escape Uro.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Sure.
We love that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then do we want to do this at the end of their turn?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know what we want.
Yeah.
But I would follow your heart. There are a lot of pretty intriguing options. Honestly, I think you could click almost at random, and I would support your choice.
Excellent. Oh, yeah, that just seems fun. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I feel like we should do this.
Yeah, we could iterate.
Mm-hmm.
Then we could assault for 2.
Mm-hmm.
If we hit a land, then we can chain lightning for approximately 1 billion.
Excellent. Okay.
All of that seems good.
Yeah.
I think we have to take the... Or no, we can put the Preordain in our hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We can exile... We can put the Mana Leak in our library. We can exile the land and play it.
Excellent.
Then we can battle...
This is a sorcery, though. Oh,
yeah, but
okay.
we need to do the thing.
Yeah. Okay. So, Storm.
Okay, Relentless Assault is actually very strong. I was like, this is kind of a joke. And now I don't think it's a joke anymore.
Okay, so now we Relentless
Now
Assault.
we can cast it.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, and then Chain Lightning.
No, we can hit them again with Storm, and then we'll get another Storm trigger.
Oh, right. 2 combat phases. Okay.
No, we have 3 combat phases. We have another one in the hole.
Oh my gosh. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Chain Lightning after the 3rd combat.
Sure.
Okay.
Either way, it's really a shame we don't have 1 more mana. 'Cause then we could have like preordained, drawn 3, and then Chain Lightning them for 12.
Oh, that would have been great. I mean, we should just target them, right?
Sure. Yeah, almost. It's hard to imagine. Oh yeah, we have 4 copies. I like this. No, this is only 3. Okay, that's still
That's
Our
still
opponent-
really fun.
Our opponent is in quite a bit of trouble.
Ooh,
Oh, no, yeah, they worked.
there
Okay,
we
great.
go.
Go team. Relentless Assault actually really fun. That kind of also speaks to the power of just sort of like, oh, let's try new cards and see how good they are.
Yeah, it really came through. Incredible. This is also, we are like about at time. I feel like what a way to go out.
The Infinite Chain Lightning Storm combo.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Absolutely. Okay, so competitive brawl on Arena. Tons of
Live
fun.
right now.
Yeah, live
Play
right
with Marvel
now.
Superheroes.
Marvel Superheroes, excited to see it. And I'll probably be playing some competitive brawl now.
Good.
Thank you so much, y'all. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Max.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers. See ya.